on our channel. You are welcome on our channel, QHC Akbar Jilani. First section is we have to write 150 to 250 words. If 300, 350 also okay, no problem. But at least 150, more than 150. Name of the organization. So over here we are taking GIC2 Option Greenfield. This is name of the project or organization. Now site location. The site is Option Abu Dhabi, UAE. Now brief description of the organization. Over here, the in few words, like about the organization, like XYZ company or this GIC2 Option company operating in Abu Dhabi Option in the western region of Abu Dhabi. They have this project, the GIC2 Option project. In this project, the project area is 25368 square kilometers. If you are not doing this for the project, no problem. So you can do this for the hotels. You can do this for the manufacturing company. You can do this for the hotels. You can do this for hospitals, any workplace. Okay. Now over here we have to write the names of activities as well as the name of machinery used on the site. So after this, number of workers and typical rule. So over here we have to write the total number of workers, like 500 total workers, that including the top management, MD, including 15 HSC staff, including 1 HSC manager, 2 HSC engineers, 4 HSC supervisor, 8 HSC officers, 8 quality team, and so on. Description of the area or process to be included in the risk assessment. So here we will write name of the equipment and the main areas of the main activities, like instrumentation, excavation, steel structure, piping, commissioning, MEWPs, crane or crane forklift, forklift trucks, operations. So now once we come here, this was up to 1.1 to 1.5. Now over here we have 1.6 and 1.7 part. Over here we have to write 100 words. The HSC plan, how the risk assessment was carried out. This should include, let's see, sources of information consulted, how you identify the hazards. So 2 areas, the HSC plan and the relevant HSC procedure of the organization in the risk assessment, and internal external audit reports were reviewed along with the incident record for the last 3 years. So sources of information, 3 marks. The input was taken from the worker working on site. So I went ground to spoke with the operators, welders, plumbers, electricians, and administrative staff to get inside the details of the work site. Now 1.7, how you identified the hazard. Like we identified the hazards, walkthrough, then walkthrough of the area to observe the machinery, housekeeping, tools, job safety analysis, and observation of unsafe behavior by asking the worker about the hazard and risk in the workplace. Now we are coming over here. So over here the total number 11433. So 10 marks. Over here we will write date of the assessment, and here 5 hazard categories. 5 hazard categories we have to select, and 10 we will hazard description, like noise. So 5 marks for the hazard categories and 10 marks for the hazard description. Now if we have noise in one area, we are describing over here the noise in one area, and we also can make a hazard for the noise. Yes, of course. So in this case the noise will be 1 category and the hazard will be 2. So from one hazard category you can take 2 hazard description, but in different areas. Like noise, workers were found working near the heavy machinery opening area producing noise of more than 1 130 dB without using earplugs or earmuffs. Actually, they have on the side the earmuffs and plugs, but they are not using it. Clear? They are not using it. Now, once we come here, mainly the who will be harmed and how. 10 marks and 10 marks. Mainly the worker working for long period. There is a lot of noise at the manufacturing unit of raw materials due to the noise generated by the heavy machinery. This noise is danger to workers. The area of workers could be affected and it could lead to temporary or permanent hearing loss. Now, medical examination of worker when they are hired. A noise assessment is being made. Now, what are the existing? So, 10 marks over here, 20 marks is. So, 10 marks the existing control and 10 marks for the further control measures. So, now here, use of noise barrier and sound absorbing. When we are writing the additional control, this will be based on the hierarchy of control. Hierarchy of control means first elimination, then substitution, then engineering control means control, engineering control, administrative control, and PPE. Do not go for this. Like if we provide the engineering control, maybe this will be the long-term control. So for this, we will need to need money, budget, huge budget, more budget. So maybe, so in this case, can we write the long-term action in of number 1? Yes. Is hierarchy of control, not on the long-term, short-term time frame, please. For the time frame, there is no mark. There is, like say over here, for the time frame, there is marks. The responsible party, there is no marks. But we also have to bear in mind that when resources are provided, resources are needed, then the top management. So long term and then medium term, like maintenance, planning preventive maintenance is a mid-term, medium term maintenance manager. Daily inspection of machinery to identify normal. See this over here. Toolbox meeting, then use of noise meters, training control on the proper, then monthly medical surveillance, abdominal testing. Now, disciplinary action, health and safety officer, medium term. Ensure the use of earplugs, health and safety officer, and then immediate. Clear? So in this way, you will write 10 hazards from 5 categories. For this, we have from the guideline. Now come here. What we mean by immediate? Immediate means hours to a few days. So for the days, immediate. For the weeks to months, few months, medium. Then from months to years, this will be like 3 months, 4 months to year. So this will be long term action. Over here in this section number 3, prioritize one hazard to manage from the risk assessment. Not the action, the hazard. So where is the hazard we have? As we discussed now, workers were found working near the heavy machinery operation area, producing noise of more than 130 dB decibels without using earplugs or earmuffs. Like see, for 8 hours, the permissible level in a manufacturing company is 85 decibels. 130 means very high, and they are not using the PP earplugs, ear defenders. So now over here, Section 3, prioritize hazard to manage. So we will write the worker were found working. So now legal, when we are talking about the legal requirement, you can have this legal requirement from you have this legal from the ILO convention. So 2 marks. Now moral reason. Moral reason means their people are working in for their family and friends protection, for their survival. So we have to provide them safe place of work as per the ILO C 155 Article 19, Article 16, safe place, safe machinery. See. Now, business or financial reason for prioritizing this hazard. So, what are the business like direct cost, indirect cost, insured cost, uninsured? Like, see, we have to describe like this, as we were discussing in the IG2. Now, general reason for prioritizing this hazard. What's the general reason? The general reason is the likelihood is very high because continuously the people work in this workplace. 4 marks, please. Now, again, why it's more important? Because the number of more people exposed to this noise hazard, and the consequence is also very high because why the consequence is high? Because this 130, more than 130 decibels. So it's also can short term as well as long term effect. So noise induce hazards, damage to the, like, see this noise, see noise induced hearing loss, NIHL. See, so now why it's more important? Because the severity and the probability is too much high, so that's why we have to control. Now, how would further action help reduce the associated risk? Like what we already discussed this over here. We discussed use of noise barrier and sound absorbing materials, planned preventive maintenance, daily inspections of mechanical machinery to identify normal noise and mechanical faults early, TBT, use of noise meters in the workplace, and health surveillance. We will take from this the major findings from the control measures. So we will come here again. 4 marks. Now over here, how would you check that the action carried out effective? So conducting follow-up noise monitoring, reviewing audiometric test result for trend in hearing threshold shifts, workplace inspection to confirm PPE compliance, reviewing incident health report hearing compliant, internal HEC order to verify control implementation. So now for this part, how many marks for this section? 3, 4, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 marks, 16, 17. 17 marks for this. See, like 2 to 4, 6, 10, 17. We have 17 marks for this section. Now, section number 4. In section number 4, we have how many sections, subsections? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 sections over here. So the total marks over here 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 marks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now see, what's the number? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 marks, huh? Like 5, 6, 7, 8 marks. Okay. So now over here, how would you how many words, please? 100 to 200, 100 to 200. So now, how would the significant finding of the risk assessment be communicated within your organization? Like see, TBT, 3 marks TBT, then site notice board and signage, management meeting, and then induction training. So you are over here, you are describing 4 activities, including TBT, sign installing on the install or display on the site notice board, as well as management meeting, as well as induction training. So definitely you will get 3 marks. How would you check the action on the risk assessment have been carried out? Conducting regular site inspection and audits, review documented evidence such as training record, maintenance logs, and audiometric health surveillance conducted for the employees. Non-conformities would be recorded in corrective action tracking until close. Now, when you review the risk assessment will be reviewed annually as per the company procedure after any significant change in equipment or process, following a noise-related incident or ill health complaint. Now, second, why the review period date has been chosen as per the company procedure. So now, as early review change for incident, the new are identified promptly and control remains suitable for the condition, especially in a dynamic construction like GESCO. Now over here, we write over here 2026, but this is not 26. This is, see, after 1 year. So it will become 7. So now, if you have any question, please write your question in the comment section and we will reply to your comments. Thank you very much, and we'll see you with the next video.